everybody, it's Paul from Curious Pen Co. And today we're going to talk about some changes to the EDK that we've launched on our website. So if you are familiar with the EDK and how we've sold that one in the past, it was kind of released as a mix and match colors and materials. So you could purchase the top in a specific material and the lower barrel in a different material. Basically kind of combine the 4 different variants to make your own version of the pen, for lack of a better word. And so when we released that pen it's been about 2 years now, and I think it was September or October 2016 in that fashion. And over time, we've continued to sell it, and then we do use it frequently for special edition pens in different colorways and what have you. But the standard 4 variants have up until now been available in that kind of mix and match theme, that you could purchase them on our website, and through many of the vendors that carry that pen, you could kind of mix and match with them as well. However, in the last year, we've seen a dramatic decrease in the mix and match purchasing as far as our customers are concerned. So when we really looked at it, we realized that going forward it would be a lot easier for us to inventory and assemble the pens ahead of time if we kind of went ahead and moved away from that option and kind of make it more traditional, similar to the other pens. The single color or single material variants by far outperform and outsell the mix and match variants. So it just kind of came down to, we sat down and we had to decide whether we were going to continue to sell them in that way or kind of streamline the process and make it a little bit easier for us and just reflect how the pen sells on its own. So we made this change a couple days ago, where the website, if you go there, it's only available in the single color variants. And that will be the only way that you're going to be able to purchase a complete pen going forward. However, when we made that decision, we also decided that we would sell the individual parts, the uppers and the lowers, by themselves as well. We frequently get people that ask if they can purchase other components, just the lowers. And up until recently, it was kind of difficult to do that because I'd have to send an invoice through our inventory system. And it just wasn't the optimal way to sell those parts. So when we decided to switch over to this single color, single material way that we sell these pens, we also decided to host 2 different pages on our website that sell the individual parts. So in our pen parts and accessories, we have 2 different pages, one that has the lower barrels and one that has the upper barrels, that you can purchase them individually. So if you have something go wrong with your upper, or you just want to switch to a different material, or similarly with the lower, you'll be able to purchase those as well. And there'll be links to those different pages below, so you can easily make that out. And so give you a little information on how we're selling those. They are complete. So if you buy a lower barrel by itself, it does come with a spring and it comes with a refill. And if you purchase the upper barrel by itself, it comes with the clip already installed and the click mechanism. So you're basically getting all the pieces you need to just switch directly over, or if you're just replacing, maybe you damaged yours or what have you. This is a lot easier for us to do that. And we get a lot of questions if we're gonna do that with other pens. It's relatively easy to do that with this pen because it's limited in colors, so we can offer all the different variants that we currently stock and make that available to you guys. So it was just something that we wanted to do. You may have noticed probably about 2.5 to 3 months ago, we lowered the price on this pen as well. That will be, and that's reflected on the way that we're selling them individually. So the Aluminum versions are $60. The brass version is $70, and the copper version is $90. So we lower the price on the copper and the brass specifically, and we're considering lowering the price on the aluminum as well going forward. So you can look forward to that. So, and then we're also releasing a whole bunch of different custom variants of the EDK this year. You may have seen some of them, different colors. We did orange and we did purple. We have some other ones available right now. So that's kind of what we're going for. We're limiting the way that you can purchase the standard version just because this is the way that most people purchase it. And it allows us to streamline the process. We can have them all fully assembled ahead of time and stock that way, but also allow you to still purchase individual items going forward, the individual pieces. It's kind of a test for us to see if we can kind of implement some of that with our other pens, because people frequently ask, hey, you know, can I buy just a barrel of the retract? And we don't really have that available right now either, but it's possibly something that we will do in the future. So we just wanted to give you an update on that. If you're curious, you may have seen it. You may have got to the site and be like, oh, I can't customize, you know, EDK purchase. Well, this is kind of us telling you the ins and outs of why we're going to do that, and going forward, how you can purchase individual pieces and components. So if you have any questions or comments, you can obviously put them down below. We do, as I said, we do hope to add some of the retract parts as well to the website. I'm not sure about the bolt. The bolt's probably not something that we're going to add to the website anytime soon, just because there's so many different variables with it. We already sell the G2 barrels. You can purchase those by themselves. And we are working on some improvements to the bolt right now that are forthcoming. So listing individual pieces on the bolt won't be happening this year. Probably if we do that, it will be next year. But we do plan to add individual pieces to the retract before the end of this year. So you'll be able to purchase lower barrels by themselves and different in the colors, whatever we have on hand. And similarly, upper in a few colors, probably just the polished brass and copper, silver, and potentially a full gloss black instead of the black that we use for the EDK. So look for that later in the year, probably around October, when we add the retract single pieces to the parts and accessories. And hopefully this, you know, if you have any questions, like I said, you can comment down below, or you can always email me, info@karascustoms.com, and I'll get back to you. So that's it, guys, for now. Do look out for some more custom colored EDKs throughout the next 3 months before the holidays. If you missed out on some of the earlier ones, we do have some upcoming, so there is still a chance for you to grab some pretty cool stuff that we've done with this pen specifically in custom colorways. Otherwise, guys, that's all I've got. I'll talk to you soon.